So I've made over $250,000 online with the help of YouTube. This is one of my faceless channels that did $191,000 in generated revenue. And if I go over to views, we did over 20 million long form views on this one channel alone. Across brand deals, sponsorships, digital products, we've cleared over $250,000. So if I had to start over from scratch, this is exactly what I would do to a T to ensure that I make money and a full-time income with this step-by-step process. We're going to go over niche selection, automation, workflow, as well as competitive research. Okay. And a bonus, I'm also going to show you how you can get monetized instantly rather than waiting months and even years on end to try to reach 1,000 subs in 4,000 hours. So we could literally make money in the same week. Does that make sense? Right. So the very first thing that you have to do to start over from scratch is make sure that you get yourself a pre-monetized YouTube channel. I cannot stress this enough. If you're to start a brand new channel from scratch and you waste 6 to 12 months trying to get monetized in the first place, you're going to not only waste all that months of time and effort, but you're also going to waste thousands of dollars, because during those 6 to 12 months, I literally made this mistake, the biggest mistake ever. I wouldn't wish upon anyone. I took 1.5 years to get my very first channel monetized, which resulted in me losing over $1,000 in ad revenue. Okay. It's so much better to get yourself a pre-monetized channel. This is in fact my newest pre-monetized channel that I just recently got a couple of weeks ago. That is, now you can see it's fully monetized YouTube partner program. I don't have to ever stress or worry about hitting 1,000 subs or 4,000 hours of watch time. You can see where you have that. If I go over to dashboard, earns tab, we're a YouTube partner program. Okay. So for you to get this bonus, which is I'm literally go over right now, getting monetized instantly, save yourself some money, save yourself some time as well. You can go ahead and click on the link in the description of this YouTube video. I have a link for the exact supplier where I personally use to get access to my own pre-monetized channels as well. And this is only available in April. Okay. So this is legit, not some one-time bluff trying to promote whatever. Like if you type in April for the promotion code, you're going to be able to get $100 off. On May 1st, this is going to expire. So if you do want a pre-monetized channel today and start earning from month one, not only waste 6 to 12 months trying to get monetized, but also literally save $500 to $1,000 from the revenue you're going to earn on your channel, get yourself a pre-monetized channel. This is my exact own supplier, so I can vouch for it. You can 100% get access to it. You also get to message me. Or if you feel like saving $479 now for losing out on thousands later and wasting time, that's completely up to you as well. I can't really, tell you what to do. But once you then get the same type of channel that I currently have, which is like this thing, you want to start to rebrand it. When we do the rebranding aspect, here's the biggest thing. You don't want to make it like a typical generic educational based evergreen channel. What I mean by that is you don't want to look like everyone else. Okay. I make my branding hyper specific and personalized. So if I go over to customization, you can see I've actually go ahead and click on my channel. Okay. Isabella Moreno, some random ass name I've created, hyper personalized. I don't know why it doesn't match. It should match, but have the face of your channel inside of your profile picture, inside of your banner, preferably inside of your thumbnails as well. But when you get access to this channel, you don't want to unlist or delete any of the videos. Just keep it public, because these are the videos that got it monetized in to begin with. So if you accidentally delete the videos, or if you accidentally, privated them, just do not do that. You're going to get demonetized. Keep it monetized. Make sure that you rebrand it. This is what I do. Okay. I go to Canva. You could also use different tools, but Canva is just my favorite because it's free. It's super simple. It has already proven formats as well. Like you can see thumbnail formats are proven, like this thing right over here. This is exactly the same thing I use. Okay. So what I would do is make a Canva account, go to home. And right here, you can literally type in YouTube banner. Okay. And you can see there's different types of formats that you can kind of work off of and take. So for this one, I'll go ahead and have it more of a personal kind of brand like this one. So then you click on customize this template. I don't like how it's obviously this. And so what I'll do is go ahead and click on delete. And I want to add a picture here. How do I add a picture? I haven't used Canva in a minute. So what I'll do is click on, what do I click on? Uploads. And then you can see you can basically find your own picture first. Let's just say, take this one as an example. And then if you drag it here, I believe, there we go. That's how you get the, let me move my beautiful face to the side, okay? So what you could do from here to get a personalized photo, this is what I do, is you go to thispersondoesnotexist.com. Great website. You will get some random ass realistic AI generated faces that do not exist, obviously. And then I'll just spam these arrows back and forth until I get something I like. Now, this one looks actually not bad whatsoever. So the key here is you go ahead and screenshot this. There we go. And then I will go ahead and take that, and then boom, you want to crop it so it's literally just the profile picture itself. And once that has been done, you can go ahead and just shove that inside. So right here, you can click on upload files, get that recent screenshot, open, and then boom, we can just go ahead once it's fully uploaded, drag it over and then have this as our banner. Now, one thing to note though is that this banner is like a very, very big thing. So you want to have it quite small, if that makes any sense, because the banner is going to be very, very long, but not high, if you know what I'm talking about. So then have it as that. Obviously, I'm going to change this to Zane Soren as the channel name. And then again, you want to make it personalized, not exactly like a specific brand or corporation or company. Don't make it like the generic, whatever, how-to reviews, top gadget, digital gadget reviews, digital how-to. Don't do that. Okay, no one's gonna. That's just not good. You could also get demonetized for. YouTube always likes to see, I guess, branded stuff, especially on a new channel, as demonetized low quality content. And so you want to make sure you make it as personalized, as original as possible. Let's keep this as whatever you want to add there. Subscribe, lol. Boom. I'll have that a little bit smaller right over here. And then have this. I like this button. That's really good. This is obviously not the most neat, but you could hyper fixate that in your free time. I'm just going to do it for the sake of making this video efficient. Amazing. Zane Soren. Perfect. Let's also have this a little bit closer. Lovely. That's going to be our banner. Let's go ahead and click on share, download. There we go. And I'm going to also rebrand this, rename it as banner YT. Okay. Now I'll go back to customizations, and then from here you can click on change banner YT. Return. It should pop up. I don't know why it's not popping up. There we go. .png. Now you can see that the banner right over here is going to be like this. Good. We actually made it perfect size, and so that fits perfectly. Click on publish, and then also I want to go ahead and change the picture because that's quite important as well. We'll go ahead and go to here. What was the picture? It was just a screenshot, right? So screenshot, open. So now that took us maybe 5 minutes. We got the complete rebranding done. It shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to get a complete rebranding. So now that it's actually hyper-fixated and personal, you have a pre-monetized channel. Hopefully, you have it completely rebranded so you're not going to get demonetized, and you have the videos public so that way you're not going to get demonetized. Very, very important steps here, because if you don't do any of these steps, you might get demonetized, which is going to be a pain in the ass. So don't do that. Okay. So now we will delete all of these stupid tabs, and you can see the complete rebranding is done. Oh, frick, we forgot. It's still Isabel, whatever this is. So do Zane Soren. Boom. Space, no space. Can I publish this? Perfect. Now you can see that we have the description as welcome to our channel. We make videos of mobile games with face cameras as well as educational videos to provide whatever problems you may have. Okay. Evergreen problem to solution educational based channels is going to be the niche that we're going to go into. That's a niche that I run across all my channels. That's proven to work. I've gotten multiple clients to thousands of dollars per week. I can very much confidently say that if you do the evergreen niche and you do this correctly and you apply all the steps I'm about to show within this video with the niche selection, competitive research, you will crush it, okay? So just have a little description that kind of goes along the lines of what your channel is going to be about. This doesn't have to be nitpicky. It's not going to make or break anything. But also in right here, email address, have an email address just in case when you get big, you're going to be able to get contact information from potential brand deals and sponsorships. So that way you can also run that on the side, get paid $600 to maybe even $1,000 per video. And if you crush for them, you're gonna have a long-term brand deal partnership where they're gonna pay you $1,000 retainer every month for 4 videos per week, as an example. Okay, very, very strong, very, very high earning potential. So definitely just include an email address here for only business inquiries only. So I would also add that right over here for business inquiries only. Enter your free email address. I'm not going to add my email address because you guys are going to spam me. So then click on publish. And I'll also link that same right over here. So now we have everything fully set up. We're going to start crossing off. I didn't even add in here. Okay. Branding done. I'm going to go ahead and border that. So now we're going to go into niche selection. Very, very important. Now, the thing about educational-based YouTube videos is that there's actually no such thing as a niche. You could make a niche and you could just make your channel tailored around a specific application, but it's not as good, okay? And you can actually see I only posted 3 videos, minus the videos that got monetized. These 3 videos, 1 in 3 of them were getting views. These 2 are sort of getting views, but this one got 3,000 views in a month, right? Off of a channel with only 10 videos and 1,000 subscribers. And what's interesting, you can see it's literally my face. It's literally my own channel. I filmed it 1 minute recording myself. This is a test to see how this would do. And you can see that this video is 1 minute, 26 seconds long. And it literally has that nice evergreen effect. A couple days in, it only got 25 views 2 days in. But now it's going to start to continuously rack up views, hit tens of thousands of views, maybe even hundreds of thousands of views. Bro, forget about her. She doesn't like you. Wait, what I even say in this video? I have no clue what I just said. However, you can see that this kind of video content is going to be super, super evergreen because it's educational. If you provide value on something that is always in demand, you will always get views. I'll repeat that. Provide value for something that's always in demand. Very, very important. This is severely underlined on. Literally no one understands that properly. So for niche selection, you can notice that this is an educational Instagram video. So what I like to do is inside of YouTube, you just literally copy this exact same thing. And I like to use ChatGPT to find the right ideas and obviously niche select. So I want you to be a top market researcher. The thing about ChatGPT is that it's a direct correlation to how well your prompts are to it. So if ChatGPT doesn't give you good signals or good results, it's not because the AI sucks. It's because you didn't give it a good enough prompt. And so you're going to have to, change around the prompts a couple of times. So you're going to notice me playing around with ChatGPT to find the best applications, okay? Give me the top 25 most searched for educational tutorials when it comes to. And just because on this channel, the Instagram video did quite well, Instagram app, okay? And now it's going to spit me a list, hopefully, of solid ideas for me to do the niche research on, okay? And you can see that this niche specifically could work very much so and thrive in very new small channels because I literally proved it right here. 3.6K views in a month. That seems like not a lot, but trust me, it's going to hit tens of thousands and then probably even hundreds of thousands of views across its lifetime because of how the system works. Utilize Instagram stories for quick updates, creating educational reels. Now, the key here is give me the top 5 most demanded for video topic of this list, and also sure the supply on YouTube is low enough so I have a great chance to get views on a sub 2K subscriber channel, right? Where's my water? So now it's going to give you the top 5 best as a competitive researcher that's going to do all the market research that ChatGPT has with this data. This is number 1, creating educational infographics for Instagram, designing micro lessons for Instagram. These don't look like exactly what I'm looking for, so that's a bad part on my end. I want you to make me how-to educational Instagram videos, okay? Now, the reason why I use ChatGPT rather than anything else is because it gives you very, very quick and tangible, this is the key here, tangible video. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Instagram. It's completely cooking me with not what I'm trying to look for, which is not good. Okay, there we go. Repeatable topics. How to use polls in Instagram stories to teach and get feedback. If I take this specific video, right, and then I shove that inside of YouTube, let's see what shows up. Okay, there's videos from 5 years ago, 30K views. This is not too good. This is a great sign. So Tech, whatever this channel is, he has 14K subscribers, 6,000 views in 9 months. Not too bad. So let's take a look at this channel. His oldest videos are from a year ago. This one's from 11 months ago. How to add shake to reveal. So now you can see like 11 months, and then it got 156,000 views on 14K subs only is pretty solid. So I like to just basically whenever you find a good video idea, have vidIQ in the side as well, so you can see the vidIQ's topic research score as well as what shows up when you type it in the search bar. So right now I see 66 out of 100. That's in the green. If it's above 60, it's a pretty generically good video to say the very least. So let's take a look at the demand for, sorry, the supply for this demand. It seems like there's another video about it from 10 months ago that got that many views. See, look at this, bro. Sub 3,000 subscribers, which is going to be the same size as like my channel, with 100,000 views in less than a year. How to shake to reveal in Instagram story. And you can see that it's probably, okay, so it seems like it's not as evergreen. It's like an asymptote, which tells me that it's probably more of a, it's not completely always evergreen. You can see that its most newest comment was from 10 months ago. So just because it got great views doesn't mean it's going to constantly get views forever. So it's probably already dead topic that's not going to do as good. So for the sake of that, I'm not going to take the idea. Right? This one though, 47,000 views from 8 months ago. How to gift stars to friends in Telegram. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's see here. Bueno. Now, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I want you to take in mind, although vidIQ gives me a low score, I noticed that the videos showing up right here are, 2K subs, 2K subs, 15K subs, very small channels. They're not with millions of subscribers. I can very much still compete and make a better video than them. Like, look at this thumbnail, bro. It has 3 words, a little logo, 47,000 views. That's like $100 to $200. With $5 of budget spent to outsource the videos. I'll go over that later, but this is a good niche to start off of, Telegram kind of based content. And so I'll go ahead and take this video idea and save it to the side for now. Ideas. Okay. And let's try to find at least 5 more topics or 3 more topics within the same niche. Okay. How to gift stars to friends in Telegram. What we could do is take this and then use ChatGPT. Be like, give me 5 very similar topics in Telegram niche that are educational and has a supply gap of supply to demand. And this is the apple. This is the example. Let's see. Certainly, how to gift Telegram Premium using stars. Now you can see this is a lot better of a prompt, which is why I'm getting a lot better ideas. Now, which of these 5 will have best chance to rank and get views? So then you go even further to have ChatGPT select one of the best ideas out of the 5 that it picked for me. And then it gives me this one, how to gift premium using stars, right? This obviously makes sense from personal experience of doing educational YouTube channels for the last 2 years. This is going to do good because it's about gifting. It's about premium. This is going to be something that's always going to be very high in demand. Okay. So what you have to do from here is how to give Telegram Premium using stars. And let's see if it's true. Let's see like how many views. You can see 5.8K views in 4 months. Typically, I would say the benchmark is at least 1,000 views per month. If the channel is showing up, are getting 1,000 views per month, like my other video about Instagram was getting 3,000 views in a month. If it's around that kind of ballpark, you're gonna get views for the next months, next years. It's gonna eventually hit 5 to 6 figure view potential with a couple $100 generated in revenue. So if every single video has a potential to earn a couple $100 and you're spending $5 to outsource that content, you're literally doing yourself a 90% profit margin gig. 90 to 95% profit margin gig. And once you have hundreds of videos like that, it's an auto machine printer. You can see unlimited tricks to get Telegram stars for free, 6K subscribers, 16,000 views in 5 months. This is sick, okay? You do the math here. In a year's time, this is going to get 32 plus thousand views. So in 3 years, it'll be at 100 plus thousand views with like a $4 RPM. That'll be about $400, okay? Very, very easy money. This one got 7,000 views in 6 months, not as great. So this one also is quite good as well. Enable paid star, but the best view potential is going to be this one. And you can see, like, I'll literally play the video. I'm not sure if this is going to catch audio, but the audio and the video quality is absolute dog water. Anyone can make this themselves or outsource it for $5. unlimited trick for Telegram stars, get free Telegram stars. Okay, so this video topic is essentially just how to get free Telegram stars. Okay, so that's going to be another video idea that we're going to do. Let's find a couple more within this niche. This is actually a very solid niche, Telegram stars. Now this one, 5K subscribers, 169,000. And you can see a year ago, it got crazy good views. Again, I'm playing the video and then the voiceover is super, super low quality. It's like super bad mic. It sounds like a potato. We can definitely compete, make a better video, and obviously make a lot of money from it. So you can even do something like what he's doing and promote like a link in the description. So make more money that way. I would take this topic then, how to create unlimited Telegram account. I don't know how this got so many views, but it definitely has a really, really great graph of it just constantly growing and getting more views, right? So for the niche research section, I would go ahead and take a look at, is there any other videos about creating unlimited Telegram account without phone number? There's one right here, 300,000 views. So the view potential, again, 143,000 views. This is a 3-minute video that you can outsource for super cheap. 16,000 subscribers. So the view potential is insanely high. This one, 200 subscribers. So he's not even monetized. He's super, super small, minuscule. 200 views in 11 days. Very low quality video, very easy to replicate. This one also did really good. So you can see that the benchmark of views is definitely way above 1,000 views per month, which tells me that it's a viable topic. So that's going to be our niche selection done. Boom. We're going to do Telegram educational based ideas. These are the 3 video ideas that we have found. How to give stars to friends in Telegram, how to get free Telegram star, and how to create unlimited Telegram account. Okay. This is it. Without phone number, we could also include that. I think that was the topic. So we could also, shove that in here. But basically, that's going to be our niche. So the next step we have to focus on is automation process. You don't have a business if you don't have anything automated. What you have to do is go ahead and click on Trello. This is going to be your workflow board to make sure that you're not doing any of the work from finding the video topic to then it literally being uploaded live public on your channel. There shouldn't be any hours of energy from you allocated to getting that done. Okay, so you're going to have to spend a little bit of money, spend your ad revenue that you have already made. This is called Zane Soren, but this was my Trello board. For the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and create a new one. So basic board is what you want to click on. Obviously, you want to make sure that you have an account to begin with. But from here, to do, doing, done, this is going to be the basic workflow, okay? I'll delete this. I don't like how it has so many cards, and so you want to probably delete these. Why can't I delete it? I don't know how to delete it. Oh, I know how, actually. You have to click on this. Or not, I don't know. Okay, so the first thing is going to be right over here, to-dos. We're going to change that. This is so bad. I don't know why I can't edit it. Can I edit it? This is a public template for anyone to copy. Okay, cool. Create board from template. Basic board, create. Creating board. Now I can edit it, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Video ideas. Okay. Now, obviously, we're going to go ahead. Now I can archive it. There we go. Delete all these crappy, whatever it is. Now, it's very important for you to, once you start to scale, have a more efficient and complex board. But for the sake of making things simple, this is what I would start off with. Video ideas. Videos in progress. Done. You just keep that as there. Uploaded. Invoice. Okay. These are the 5 topics, 5 cards, and then these ideas are going to be separate cards that stay in below, if that makes any sense. And so right here, I'm going to click on add card, copy and paste these video ideas. I would probably post and start doing 3 to 5 videos per day, or 10 videos per week minimum. Okay, you want to at least upload 1 video a day. Very, very crucial, because you want to know right off the bat what works, what doesn't work, what kind of applications and niches do better than others, what gets more views, what makes more money. Once you have a good data source and you know what works, then you can scale volume even higher and post upwards to 5 videos per day, 10 videos per day. At my peak, I was doing 30 videos per day. No, 40 videos per day. Fuck, I did a lot of videos per day. Okay, I scaled to the moon, and that's how I was able to make so much dollars off of my channels. So now, videos in progress. Once you hire someone for later down the line, this is how it's gonna work, right? You find the video idea with the niche selection process, that exactly how I just showed you. And then once you found the ideas, you paste it. You just literally just do the exact same thing. And then you're a freelancer. You want to click on share, create link, copy link, right? And now send this link over to your freelancer, and they're going to be able to join your little Trello board, and then drag this to videos in progress. They're going to make the video. Once they make the video, they're going to go ahead and click on this video again, click on attachments, and then literally just paste in a Google Drive link of the finished video as well as the thumbnail, and then go ahead and drag it to done. They're going to do all that process, and then either you or later down the line an uploader is going to go ahead and take that video, go to attachments, download the Google Drive link, upload it to your YouTube video, publish it. And then once that has been done, let's just say your freelancer's name is called Bob. They're going to go ahead and type right over here in the thing right here, the description, one, and then paste this exact video topic. So that way, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you can pay them accordingly to how many videos they have created, okay? This is the most efficient, simple process for workflow and automation, so you don't have to do anything from since putting the video idea in here to then paying them out. Does that make sense? Drop loom if that makes sense. Comment loom if that makes sense, okay? Very simple, straightforward, easy. That's the automation process, but now we have to actually do this is the workflow process. Sorry, this is the workflow process. I don't know why I did it not in order, but now we're going to do the actual automation process and finding the right freelancers to make our content. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with Fiverr. It's like I've hired from Fiverr before, but Upwork is where all the money's in. That's where you get the cheapest people for less than $5. You can get a ton of hirees because they're reaching out to you. You're not reaching out to them. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. What you want to do is click on post a job. First off, obviously make an account. And then once you made an account, you want to make sure you didn't make a freelancer account. You want to make sure you made not a client account, but a manager account or something along the lines of that. So that way you can actually create job posts. You're not going to be making money as a freelancer. Click on short-term project because this is, you can choose later down the line to have a long-term project, but freelancers love for short-term projects, and then later you can just convince them to work with you long-term. Click on continue. Title, simple YouTube educational videos. Okay, I'm good. I want to have this as video production because just video editing alone is not good. You want them later to also create the voiceovers for your video. Now, this is one crucial thing. You don't need to hire a voiceover, a scriptwriter, a thumbnail designer, editor all at once. Just hire one individual to do all the work for you. That way you get it done for super cheap. They love it. They could just do more work and thus make more perceived money, but you can just pay them the same amount of dollars. I'll explain more of that in detail. So video production, next, skills. Now this is quite important. You want to do video editing because you have to edit the video. Thumbnail, because you're going to actually now tell them that they're going to make the thumbnail as well. So that way you don't have to hire a different thumbnail creator. And then also voiceover, because they're going to have to make the voiceovers themselves, film everything themselves. Like if you went over to my channel, which I'm going to go to right now, you'll notice that I literally voice over my exact video. And I did everything on this channel. But obviously later down the line, when you start to actually print, get someone else to do it. Very easy. Like you see how simple these stuff, like this little thumbnail here that's so simple somehow got me 3,600 views. Very, very easy, not difficult whatsoever. Voiceover, editing, thumbnail uploading, screen recording. Boom, that's all you need. Next. I'm losing my voice. Now from here, you want to click on small, 3 to 6 months, entry. The reason why we say entry, no, not at this time, is because entry is going to give you the lowest rates and you're going to get the cheapest people. The quality is going to be the same, okay? Fixed price, don't do hourly rate. You're going to get completely scammed if you do that because then they're going to be incentivized to work slower. So then here, you can see, wow, look at these fancy autofills. You're not going to pay them $970, okay, right off the bat. This is going to be their earning potential. Best cost estimate for the project, because if they work for you for 6 months, they're gonna 1,000% make over $970. This is to attract and bait them into applying to your job post. Does that make sense? Now I'm about to just copy this word for word because it's proven to work countless times. I've done this all the time. One-liner. How easy it is, how much videos you want done. So let's just say we want 10 videos per week. How much is that per day? We want to do it by daily. Okay. This is say 2 videos per day. So that's 14 videos per week. Now, if I want to break this down to them paying them $5, right, per video, or even less, let's just say $5 for to make math easy. 5 videos, $5 times 14 videos per week. So they're gonna get paid about $70 per week. Obviously, you can adjust this accordingly to what your budget is like, but for the sake of making things easy, $70 per week. Now, the key here is dollars, could mean US dollars, obviously, it can mean Australian dollars. I like to put it as Australian dollars because that way it seems like the same thing, but it's not. You get to pay less. AI voiceover not tolerated. Use your own voice. Minimal accents. Keep it clean to read, not a whole paragraph, so that way they can skim over it and know exactly what they need. Are you okay with price? If not, don't apply. Okay, boom. That is all you need to do. Very simple job description. Don't have to make it super long. And then you don't have to attach anything else, because when they do end up applying, you're going to send them an SOP that goes over exactly the job criteria. And we're going to save that for later. So now click on review job post. Looks great. And then I like to click on narrowing screen questions and then just literally select all these, because if they don't have the 1 to 2 minutes to respond to these questions here, they're not going to have the hard work, the patience to make sure that they get the video done correctly. Okay, so you're not going to get random people. You can get actual real freelancers looking for work, looking to properly get paid. Next, finalize job post. Very, very important. If you're just balling for whatever reason, whatever, you can boost it, but I'll just click on post as standard for free. And there we go. Our job post is now live. It takes a couple of hours for people to actually properly apply to the job posts. And so what you can do in the meantime is you're going to notice that you have a lot of invites available. If you click on filter, we want to do earning amount. You don't want to hire someone that's an absolute noob. So I would just have it as $1 plus earned. And then you don't want to hire people who are made a lot of money, because then they're going to charge more or they're not going to be as available. So have it as $1 plus earn. Keep this as $10 and below, so you get the cheapest individual. Don't have agencies. They're going to overpay you. They're going to be slower as well. Just have direct freelancers that are working together with you. Have the English level as fluent. Okay, fluent is a bare minimum. You have to be able to speak properly with English, so that way they actually make the videos right. Now, the last thing, locations. This is a life hack from multiple years of testing. Filipinians have the best quality. Close filters, and now you can see it will literally only give me filters that are great. I don't know why it's giving me 100K plus earn, but 1K earn, great, solid price, video production, video editing, video animation, fire. Invite. You can see we have 30 invites left, so we'll click on send invitation, and just, this one's not good because he made 100K plus. 10K plus, not that, that's decent. $8 per hour, pretty solid, right? So invite to job, invite, send invitation, and you just want to go ahead and make sure that they didn't make that much dollars. I mean, she's good looking. Click on invite to job. Why not? Send invitation, and then you just want to make sure that you max out on your invites. And so for the sake of it, I'm going to do one more, but get that down to 0. So then that way, the more engagement you have going towards your job post, the more it's going to get boosted. The more applications you get, the more people you're going to potentially work with. Just filter out all the bad people. Let's just pretend a couple hours have passed. We can check back on this later in this video, but then in messages, you're going to get them to obviously message you. And the very first important thing you want to ask is for their voiceover sample. So make sure that they're not going to have either an AI voice, or they're not going to have a really low quality mic, or they don't have a very big accent. Make sure that they speak as good as me. If they don't, then don't hire them. If they have just as good of a speaking ability as me, perfect. Ask them for their Discord, ask them for their Trello or their Slack. Okay, I think Slack is the best. I use personally Slack for communication and Discord, but a key thing here is you do not want to ask directly within messages. You're going to get your account banned. From personal experience, the best way to ask for outside information on Upwork is going to be probably sending a picture with a notepad. And so I'll literally make one right now for the sake of helping you guys out. D exclamation mark $C0RD. Okay, so that way it's not going to be completely spelt something like that. Like literally just screenshot it and then send them this exact image. So that way it doesn't trigger the automation on Upwork, but they know exactly what you need. Boom. Once you ask for the contact information, they have a good solid voiceover. Ask them to say whatever they want. Just 15 seconds to make sure that they have good voiceover for your channel. This is exactly how I hired my freelancers within like a week. Very, very simple. And if you want to take this a step further, the better job uploading platform is called Online Jobs. So if you're an absolute baller and you want to use this is basically the exact same thing, exact same process. You just click on post a job and then you'll be able to post a job, but you have to sign up, probably even pay some money. Just use Upwork. It's completely for free. Boom. Once you get access to your freelancer, how long is this video now? 35 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Automations. We're going to go ahead and bolden that. We have two more things to do. Competitive research. We already did this one as well. Right? We want to create SOPs. This is very, very important. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Now, this is going to be quite boring, but this is very important because you need to make sure that you have the right instructions and your freelancer. Because when you hire and fire people, you don't want to constantly train them how to do the task all the time. Send them a PDF document, get them to read over it. They know exactly what to do after that. Video, SOP, and thumbnail creation process. Okay. Step 1, have the ability to screen record. I'll also literally just paste this SOP in if you want it, and you can just copy this or just DM me on Instagram at YTA Danny, and then I'll send it to you. Okay. So that's my Instagram creation process. Have the ability to screen record on phone and laptop/PC. That's going to be how they create the videos. Step 2, watch a YouTube video on how to create the educational content. That's literally all they have to do. They don't have to make up a new complete strategy. Just copy what works. Look at the channels. I've already made videos about it. Step 3, make your own version in your own words, keeping steps the same. Obviously, if you can't make the video with the screen recording, then there's different ways to go about it. Like you can either just show them with text, or you show them with different random images you find online that has the best relevancy to that video idea, or you just make a talking head video. That works quite well as well. I love talking head videos. They build up authenticity and personal branding within your channel. So although it's a faceless automation channel, it has more brand built to it, and that will help with click-through rate, views, and just longevity potential. So if you're gonna hire someone actually to make IRL videos, that would be that would be the best. Step 4, create a thumbnail formatted so it's super easy to match your video. Okay, now the thumbnails are quite easy to create. Like I'll literally show you the thumbnails I made on here is really, really formatted. It's just a blue background, some words to kind of explain what the topic is about, and then the logo. That's all you need. Same thing with here, same thing with here, same thing with here. Okay. Preferably make the variant similar as competitor thumbnails. So look at the other videos that are showing up on competitor channels, see how they made their thumbnails, and just literally copy exactly the format that they used, or just do the exact same copy and paste thumbnail format, because thumbnails, when it comes to education, doesn't matter. When it comes to virality and entertainment, it does matter. But people go to education solely to find a solution. They don't care about the fanciness of the thumbnail. They don't care, period. They just want value. So as long as you're providing value in your video and your thumbnail doesn't completely become the opposite of your title and just conveys it properly, you're going to get a high click-through rate. Like I'll show you right now, actually. This YouTube video on my channel has a click-through rate of 25%. So 1 in 4 people are clicking on this video that sees it because they need the solution. There's a supply and to demand lackage, and across 90 days, 25% click-through rate. Look at that beauty, right? So it made me $1. I made it myself, free $1. But obviously, that's not the best topic. You can make a lot higher of an RPM topics. Like if you just targeted higher RPM within your niche, you'll just absolutely crush. But that's literally all you have to do for the SOP. Message me if you need anything on Discord or Slack. Because at this point, you already have the freelancer's contact information. You also want to teach them how to use Trello board, right? So Trello process 1. Drag card into video in progress. 2. Attach Google Drive link of video and thumb to the video topic card. 3. Drag card to video done. 4. Notify me or uploader to upload the video. Boom! That's literally it. That's how simple it is. Now, when you do end up getting multiple freelancers, let's say you have 2 freelancers, invoicing, add the second freelancer right here, so then they're going to also have to do the same thing where they enter the description. You're going to go ahead and pay them accordingly on PayPal, on Wise, whatever freaking payment software you use. Now, this is important. You don't want them to copy or steal each other's topics if you have limited topics, because they want money. They're freelancers, okay? So what you can do is 2 things. Either click on edit labels and then color code them. So Bob is going to be blue, and then whatever that other guy, Jeffrey, is going to be red. So now when they color coded it and they drag it into videos in progress like that, you can see Jeff is making that video, but this one is created by Bob. Okay. And this is like very simple. Like, sure, they could still change it, but at that point, like, it's a clear standout. It's a sore thumb that, hey, I'm working on this video. Do not take it. Very easy to differentiate as well. What you could also do is add a different card and just do like Bob topics, right? And then just shove that right over here. Right here be Jeff topics. Okay, so that's another way you do it, and you just literally filter in them right over here, and then they're going to go ahead and drag it to videos in progress. Or they don't even have to drag it in here. They just have the list here. They create it, and then once they create it, they just drag it to done. That works as well. But for the sake of making things easy, this is how I personally always done it. I don't like this little thing, so let's go ahead and archive. Go ahead and click on topics. Okay. This is the most generic and easy. Color code it. It looks fancy as well. It looks cool when you have a huge Trello board. Like, I'll literally show you my Trello board. Short one up. This one's like not as crazy, but you can see that's my smaller one. I have this one as well. But I'll show this one. This is my old one. You can see how crazy it is. Or it's not even that crazy, but let's see here. You can see, yeah, colors, videos, Ezra, all these thumbnails. Missing elements is quite important as well. Like, in case the freelancer forgot to attach a freaking video thumbnail in their Google Drive link, we can't upload it. So then we drag it back to missing elements. And then we don't pay them until it has been completely resolved. They drag it back to video and thumbnail done. This is a very old one that we kind of stopped working on because I don't even know why. We just have too many channels at once. But your thing is going to look quite sick, kind of like this, with different thumbnails, different Google Drive links. You can see that they were absolutely ripping the topics right here. All these video ideas. Huge backlog content, 300 plus videos. That's how much we were doing in a single month. So that's essentially the process for delegation and automation. Okay, so this is literally the SOP. Very easy, very simple. They don't have to overcomplicate it at all. Send this exact thing over to them so that way they know exactly what they have to do. And then once you created the workflow, let's go back to my basic board. We go ahead and tick off automation. So now all we have to do is competitive research. What you want to do, once we have the niche, we have everything ready, let's actually we could go ahead and check back onto Upwork later down the line. But then what you want to do from now is find competitor channels that you can copy. Okay. Because you're going to be able to find so many channels that post the same kind of ideas. But if you copy off of, let's just say, Guide Realm, we see this channel a couple times in the past, but you can see they have 1 million subscribers. Like, they're getting guaranteed views. All these videos with a couple hundred views posted, they're going to get thousands and tens of thousands of views as time goes on. You're not going to be able to, compete with this channel of the size, 10,000 videos. They're getting 20 million views. If they have let's just say they have a $2 RPM, very, very, very average RPM. This channel's making $40,000 per month off of ad revenue. I'm assuming they obviously run brand deals. They literally have their own website as well. Like, your channel can literally grow up to this size. How long have they been doing this for though? 6 years, right? So if you just do this for 1 year, you could probably get up to, I don't know, 2 million views per month. Not bad. Make a couple $1,000s or make tens of thousands of dollars depending on what your RPM is like. Run brand deals as well, like I said in the earlier past. Like, I don't know why he doesn't have a email, because then you can just easily promote different softwares and obviously products from other creators. You can run brand deals on Shopify for VPN softwares, for AI softwares, video editing tools. Those companies are going to pay you $500, maybe even $1,000 for a fully dedicated video. So easy money on the side. And obviously you want to find competitor channels that are smaller. So this is very easy. It's literally just the same process of niche selection, but you look at the channels and you just take note of them. I'll show you exactly how you do it. So if I type in, let's just go to our Trello board, right? We have these videos right here. Let's drag this back to here. How to create unlimited Telegram account, right? If I take this video, what the fudge? Create unlimited Telegram account. If I take this video, and you can see that this channel right here got 1.8 thousand views in a month, right? 7,000 subscribers, pretty small, pretty easy. We could definitely work off of that, but I want to work off of a channel that's my size, right? Like 1.2K, 2.6K. This is what I'm looking for. This one is the smallest channel that I've seen. So let's take a look at the videos created on this channel, because whatever works on this channel will also work on my channel. Does that make sense? That definitely makes sense, right? Because you can see very, very easy video. Freaking his most popular is this one. So all these videos right here that you see with thousands of views, as long as it's getting like 1,000 views per month, you can take it. But he only has a couple. So his topics are not good. You can take this one, you can take this one, you can take this one, you can take this one. They're pretty much good enough. Let's go back, actually find the other channels. So this is basically the process. You see this video right here, 24,000 views in 3 months. How to create a Telegram account without a number. 1,000 subscribers, you got 24,000 views in 3 months. And so in a year, you can get 100,000 views. Very easy. And he has actually a lot of videos that are really, really good. Steam Workshop, downloaded tutorial. Steam niche, right? 45,000 views in 8 months. This one got 24,000 views in 3 months. So these two topics I would literally just take as well. He has 1,000 subscribers. And so for the competitive research selection, literally just subscribe to all these channels. And then I would subscribe to 5 to 10 different videos that are small in subscribers, obviously doing the same format. And then look at all their best videos that are competing good, right? This has a 71 score in VidIQ. Usually if it's a 60 score, it's going to be good. If it's 70 plus score, it's very, very good. So all these are going to be competitor channels that you can kind of work off of. I wouldn't really subscribe to anything that's more than 10K subs. You want to keep them as small and as similar to your channel size as possible. So you can see another one right over here, 100,000 views with less than 3,000 subscribers. Their most popular videos. He has a couple of videos, right? But they're all from, quite a long time ago. But you could definitely subscribe to this guy as well. And whatever video just ends up working well. Like, I like to click on channel stats. They're getting 67,000 views. Not terrible. And then trending videos, you can also see like, hey, this one got 6,000 a month. Take that one, because this is 6 times more than 1,000 views per month. This is also very good. This is also very good. Download vidIQ. What are you guys doing? vidIQ is great for competitive research and just stealing great ideas. Like this one, pretty solid as well. But these three are golden topics that you can literally take and just get thousands of views upon. They'll forever continuously get thousands of views. Does that make sense? So subscribe to these channels. Look at their best video ideas. You can find more good ideas and just work off of their best stuff. So now we have all of these selected. Let's go back onto Upwork and see if there's anyone applied for our thing. It has been uploaded for maybe 20 minutes, and so it's probably not a lot of people, but you can see in the past, we have 4 invited right here. In the past, we've hired a couple other people. This is like my other account, I think, so it's not too many messages. But give it like half a day to a day, you're going to get a lot of replies. Make sure that you give them the SOP. Make sure that you add them to the Trello board, and then you will literally have everything set up. You have topics ready and running. You have your pre-monetized channel ready to go. You know exactly what to do to start printing money on autopilot. And this is exactly what I would do myself, right? Full YouTube Evergreen course. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, I don't have a course to sell you. I don't have a PDF freaking package to throw at you, but I do live coaching, and I'll work directly with you to make sure we scale you to 5 and then eventually $10,000 per month. If you want that, you can book a call in the link of the description to speak with someone of the same caliber of me. I made $250,000 with YouTube. I am very confident to do the same thing with you because I've gotten multiple clients who literally grow channels that are building faster than my current new channel as well. That either means I'm a good coach or I'm a bad student. I don't know, but We know exactly what it takes. We will help you. Book in the call. I'll see you guys soon.